reminder to our students, you must have your ID with you at all times. There will be various security checks throughout the building where your ID will need to be presented if you are in the hallway after the bell. If you do not have your ID, you will be detained.
The Poetry Out Loud competition is a national organized program where high school students are scored based on their skill of memorizing and performing selected poems. The two highest scoring students from Newburgh Free Academy will have the opportunity to compete against other students in Hudson Valley students at SUNY Newport in January. Winners on the regional level proceed to the state and national level for a chance of winning some of the $50,000 prize money that is awarded during the final. The NFA Poetry Out Loud competition to determine the two local winners who will win the honor of continuing to regional competition will be held on Tuesday, December 21st. Interested students should see Mr. Wold in room 143 or Ms. McCurdy in room 273 for a list of approved poems as well as the rules and regulations for the competition. Auditions for this year's spring musical Alice in Wonderland will be on Tuesday, November 30th, beginning at 2:30. If you are interested in being a part of the cast or crew, join the Google Classroom code to sign up. See Miss Clifford in the dance studio, room 110, if you have any questions.
Attention seniors, Life Touch will be here the week of December 6th for senior portraits. Senior portraits are by appointment only. If you don't have your confirmation code to make an appointment, see Mrs. Crocolici Coswell in room 280.
Life Touch will be here on Monday, December 6th for underclassmen photo makeup day. If you missed having your photo taken in November, you can get it on December 6th during your lunch or study hall. This is the last day that Life Touch will be here for underclass photos.
Senior cosmetology class will be starting clinic on December 4th, offering discounted prices to students and staff members. Beauty services will be offered during the times of 7:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Fridays only.
Thanks for watching. Have a good day, NFA. Thanks.
Welcome back to another week's episode of Class with Cass. On this week's episode, I'll be showing you guys diffusion using eggs. So what you'll need is a salt water concentration, corn syrup, and 2 hard-boiled eggs. So what you're going to do is you're going to pour the corn syrup into one of the cups, about 2/3 the way up, and then you're going to fill the other cup with the salt water concentration. You're going to take the hard-boiled eggs, put one in the corn syrup and the other in the salt water, and you're going to leave them overnight in a refrigerator so they cool. So after 24 hours, this is what the hard-boiled egg and the corn syrup would look like. See how it is smaller inside the egg? It's because it is a hypertonic diffusion. So the cells within the egg shrink. And this one is a hypotonic diffusion, where the cells expand because of the semipermeable membrane around the egg, which is the shell, and the salt water is able to diffuse through it because its molecules are smaller, whereas the corn syrup has bigger molecules, so it's not able to diffuse everything through the shell. And everything gets into the cell, causing the cells to expand.
New York City, the city that never sleeps. No, really, I haven't slept in weeks. It's on air at NBC Studios with your host, Damon. And tonight's guest, Stephanie Vega, featuring the Dirty Rock and Roll Band. I'm Deandra Williams, and here's your host, Damon.
Thank you. Thanks so much for joining me on my first night as host of On Air at NBC Studios. Exciting, right? We are coming to you live from 30 Rockefeller Plaza, where some of my late night idols got their start. We've got a terrific show for you tonight. But first, say hello to the 30 Rock and Roll Band. Can you believe this, Deandra? From tourist to host of On Air at NBC Studios in under 30 minutes. Wow.
Maybe I should make a run for president.
I'd probably settle for a reality show if I were you. On Air has so much talent behind the scenes. Let's give it up for the crew. I'm so excited to bring out our first guest. They are starring in a new blockbuster action film being shot right here in New York. One of the best in the business, please welcome Stephanie Vega. Hello, Stephanie. Great to have you here. How's New York treating you?
It's been fine, just walking around. What else can you do here, really?
So the film sounds incredible. It has a huge budget and is filled with A-listers. How did you land this role?
I honestly don't know.
Sounds like everything is really working out for you. So, I hear you're doing your own stunts. What is the craziest stunt you've had to do so far?
I don't know. I guess it was like when I jumped out of the plane or something. I don't know.
Last time I did that, I woke up in New Orleans. I also heard you've been filming some noisy action scenes late at night in the Lower East Side. What's the worst complaint you've gotten?
I would have to say is all the noise we make late at night,
Sounds like a typical morning at my house. Your co-star has been in the news a lot lately. How has it been working with them?
I can't stand him.
Well, let them know I send my best. Wouldn't want to get on their bad side. Stephanie, we are so lucky to have you here today. What has been your favorite part of the tour?
It would have to be this right now, sitting and talking with you,
My favorite part is... being the host.
But did you make it to the prop room? I snuck in and I grabbed this.
I heard you had sticky fingers. Well, I'm glad you love the tour. There's so much talent and history in this building. In fact, I just realized I'm sitting at Jimmy's old desk. Can I take this thing? Can you believe we're out of time? You have to come back and visit again. Will you do that?
Most definitely.
So good to have you here. Thanks for dropping by.
Anytime for you. But next time, I'd like to be on the Tonight Show.
And I'd rather have better guests. I'd like to thank everyone who made On Air at NBC Studios possible today. Deandra Williams, the 30 Rock and Roll Band, and the talented Stephanie Vega. Our wonderful camera operators, and of course, our crew in the control room. Thank you for visiting. We hope you enjoy the rest of the tour at NBC Studios. I'm Damon Nunez. Good night.